All right, hey, welcome back. This is probably going to be our last haul in this office up here in Newburgh. So yeah, like we haven't been having a lot of luck lately, honestly. But this past time we went thrifting, we did have some luck. So that was encouraging. And yeah, now that we're moving, I mean, we probably have shared where we like to thrift, but McMinnville is a great place to thrift and consign if you are in the Portland area. Specifically for us, we're in the Newburgh area, so it's about a 30 minute, 20
it's only 20 minutes down the road
drive.
From here. From Portland, you're probably looking at an hour.
Yeah, so maybe if you're in Portland.
If you're in Portland proper, you probably have better places to thrift than McMinnville.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
But if you're in Newburgh by chance and you're watching this, or in McMinnville, like you've got some great thrifting opportunities. So we did our last consignment, not haul, but like just we brought everything. Like we said this 3 times. Like we went and we're like, this is our last consignment trip. And then we said that again. And then I'm pretty sure this last one was our last one.
Yeah.
We had a lot of stuff and I didn't want to move. Like there's this wedding dress that's just huge. And I'm like, they can sell it. It's fine. So we took all that stuff there. We didn't really look at the consignment shop. We went straight to the Goodwill store in McMinnville, which we've had some good luck with. This has been the best Goodwill store I've ever
it's
experienced.
kind of a honey hole.
Yeah.
And I think that it's because and we're leaving. I don't care if we reveal that now. But I think it's because McMinnville is a little bit of a smaller town, and there's, I don't know how to describe it. It seems a little more like, middle to lower class is the types of people that live there. But it's still close enough to Portland and also like the bougie like wine country out here and Dundee and stuff, that you still get an influx of like good high-end designer things. I think that possibly the managers and stuff at this Goodwill are not as knowledgeable about those higher end brands and stuff, and so a lot of stuff slips through the cracks here. Yeah,
but they still price stuff up, like
some stuff.
A lot. Like Ryan was like, "Oh, look at that. It's a Bowflex set." Like, weight set, and like I think they had it priced at like $200 or $300.
It was like almost $300. Basically,
I was like, "Are you serious? Like, I'm not gonna." it was cheaper on eBay. Yeah, you crazy?
Yeah, it was like the same as eBay prices.
I saw a TikTok today of like Goodwill. Someone went into Goodwill and they had a lettuce, like a plastic lettuce container, like out on the floor that they priced for $5. I'm like, what the heck, Goodwill? Like, there's a reason why we complain about Goodwill so much, because it's like, seriously? Like, seriously. But this time around, we found some goodies.
Yeah.
And I want to say, like, we, we'll show you what we got. But the things that we found that were, like, home runs were very, very niche, specific things that we had to know about.
Yeah.
So, like...
And now you'll know about them.
Yeah.
Get it exclusively right here on NiftyThrifties. Starting with this.
I'm so excited about this. I found this brand, and it is called Pikeur. I'm not probably saying this right. Pikeur?
Pikeur. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
It sounds kind of French.
I'm not sure. But it is an equestrian brand, and so that is like their thing there, if you can see. And it is a black puffer jacket. So the reason why I was really so excited, very premium, I was so excited to find this is because a long time ago at the Bins in Hillsborough, we went and I picked up this brand in these like equestrian pants that were like wrecked. And I was like, dang, I probably shouldn't have picked these up. But I listed them and they sold really quickly for an okay price, even like with the condition. And the person was like happy about it. And so equestrian wear is a whole like branch of clothing reselling or just any reselling that you can specialize in. So if you see something that's equestrian, it might just be like super good, like this brand.
Yeah,
so
Pikeur.
yeah, they had it priced at $13, and I honestly, like, I'm gonna just price high. Maybe I'll price it like $99, since we're going into more of the spring season, and accept an offer. But I feel like $80 would probably be reasonable to expect from this, just in my like educated guess.
It's good.
So yeah, we'll see about that. And it has like a few spots that we just need to like wash and depill. But overall, good condition, good brand. Very excited.
By the way, we're doing good. The baby is still growing, still healthy.
It's a mango. It's a mango size.
We still don't know the sex of the baby yet. But
No, we don't.
We should know by the end of next week.
Yeah.
We'll have our big ultrasound then.
Yeah.
And then we'll move.
Yeah, like 2 days later.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on
In our lives.
in our lives.
Yep, and Smokey's coming with us. Oh,
Yeah.
he's coming with us, and he's gonna hate traveling because he always hates traveling.
I think that once he gets used to the house, though, he will like it a lot better.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
one story.
One story.
So he won't get
bigger.
He won't get confused with the two stories.
Yeah.
It's actually not bigger. It's the same size. It's just square.
It's just
squarer.
Okay. Yeah.
Squarer.
To me, I'm like, oh, it just looks like it has a lot of space.
Yeah.
But yeah, more windows, more to look out and see. So
He'll just be in.
he should be good.
Cat heaven. So then I found a couple of records, which usually I never find any good records at Goodwill stores. It's usually just all of the oldies, mostly, like things that I don't really want. This time I got lucky, I guess. So the first one I found was a Genesis record, the album Duke. This is Phil Collins' Genesis, so 1980. So that'll be fun. I haven't listened to this yet, but there's the vinyl.
The animation reminds you of like the Far Side cartoon.
It does kind of look like
Yeah.
that. Very weird and Genesis-y. And then the second record I found is actually a rare, valuable record, and this is the soundtrack to Rock and Roll High School. And this has the Ramones and a few other punk bands on it. And this is a niche thing to know. Most punk records, and I mean like vintage punk, like from the late 70s and early 80s, stuff is going to be rare and probably valuable. Because there just wasn't a lot of it made where it got thrashed and broken. And so, yeah.
At the end of the concert.
Right.
Ah!
Yeah, so vintage punk stuff has a following and a market. So so I saw one that was signed by all of probably the band members and the cast members that was $400.
And it sold for $400.
Sold for $400. This one is not, and this one's in not the best condition ever. It's got some scratches and stuff. But I would assume I could probably get $50 to $70 for this. And I paid $3 for it. I thought about keeping it, but I don't love punk rock. I appreciate it, but it's not necessarily something I'm going to listen to all the time, so I'd rather get the money from that and give it to somebody who does want it. Mm-hmm. So, that's cool. The Ramones. I will keep the Genesis record, though. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was it for that Goodwill. So a couple of really good finds.
Yeah, obscure stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta like be smarter than the
average bear.
the average bear. The Goodwill pricers.
Yep. McMinnville Goodwill. There's only one, so at least at the time of filming this. So if you live close enough and you want to go out there, you might find some good stuff.
Yeah.
We found Burberry there before, Patagonia. Mm-hmm. We found Balenciaga there before. We're not sure if it was real or not, but maybe. Pendleton, lots of Nike.
Oh, the Theory and Vince. And some good stuff, especially in the jackets and coats section. Mm-hmm. So like, if you're ever in that area, stop by. Yes. It's not always good, but sometimes it is. For Goodwill?
It's the most consistent Goodwill that we've ever
Yes.
been to.
Yeah. Usually we go into Goodwill, we get frustrated, and we leave. Like every single Goodwill store.
Yeah.
Even the bins now, I have footage of the new pricing. They upped their prices at least the Hillsborough and probably Portland area bins.
Yeah. By the way, Hillsborough.
Oh.
The Hillsborough bins are the ones that we've been going to this whole time. It was kind of a honey hole. Now it's not as good as it used to be. I think the cat's out of the bag. That bins may not be as good as it used to be. I would say if you're going to do the Hillsborough bins, go in the middle of the week, probably in the morning.
Maybe.
For the best shot.
Yeah. I think we've even done that where we've gone in the morning and
we've noticed that we've had the best luck on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
At that bins.
Yeah, but like just every time we've gone, even like in good times and stuff, it's just been really bad.
And crowded.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's getting into reselling, and then also thrift stores are pricing things up more. So it's like, oh my gosh, you've got to, like, reselling is changing. Like, a lot of industries change, and you have to like figure out where you fit and where, like, what's going to work for you. So we're so excited to go down to Southern Oregon, where historically we've always been kind of snobby about it. We've been like, oh, they don't have as good of stuff as up here.
They don't have as good of clothing stuff.
Right. But I think that we're probably going to transition into possibly more of an antique
and
reselling and furniture business. Kind of get into that, maybe into jewelry as well. But just what we want to do is we want to scope out, and maybe we'll take you along, like, with us, like, here and there with clips of, like, we are trying we're going to every thrift store and whatnot and seeing which ones are good and which ones aren't, and consignment. And I'm kind of excited about that challenge to, like, try and figure that formula out that works for us for this next season.
Yeah. It's definitely, it's going to be an experiment, like... what we're saying right now is just what we've observed so far, but we also haven't been professional resellers in Southern Oregon, so we haven't had a chance to really explore all of the facets. We haven't had a chance to really explore all of the facets of that down there much. So it could be better than we think, but as far as clothing goes, it doesn't seem to be as good as Portland, which is that makes sense. Right. Portland's very trendy and fashionable, and
we're probably not going to find like Vince and stuff. I mean, like, also Vince, with every brand, like, you have to be conscious of styles and like, all that. So we found some good stuff in Southern Oregon when we've thrifted, but it hasn't been as consistently amazing. But then again, it hasn't been consistently amazing like up here lately. Yeah. With like the thrift stores that we've gone to. So
the thing that I know happens a lot in Southern Oregon, especially Grants Pass, that area, it's a big retirement community. So there's going to be probably lots of estate sales.
Yes, which we haven't done.
No, we haven't really done that.
I don't think I've ever been to an estate sale.
Yeah. Just like older folks, maybe they pass away or maybe they move into a nursing home or something, and they just have to like sell all of their stuff. I'm sure that we could find some good antique stuff that way, good furniture that can be restored and flipped, and maybe some high-end clothing. I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah. We'll see when we get down there.
Yeah, I'm excited. Excited for the challenge.
Cool. Okay, so then after Goodwill, we went to the St. Vincent de Paul that's also in McMinnville, and we found a couple of pairs of shoes. And was this also from that?
Oh, yeah. This is just for me. They have like a 75-cent bin at the front, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of nice. It's just like universal thread, and it's just a red shirt.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I was like, I'll try it.
That St. Vinny's has been okay.
Yeah.
It hasn't been amazing, but we have... there's a college in McMinnville. Linfield College.
Yeah, that's right.
Who has a sports team. So every once in a while we will find good sports shoes and stuff. We found Jordans at that Vincent de Paul before.
Yeah,
that sold for $120. We found a few pairs of Jordans.
Yeah, I think so. I think we found 2. Probably.
Yeah, we also found 2 Patagonia coats there one time.
Yeah. Did well.
So yeah, that one can be pretty good, but it's not as consistent as the Goodwill there.
Right, yeah. And again, like shoes and coats are more valuable.
So speaking of shoes, these look almost brand new to me, but these are Alan Edmonds shoes. These look like Oxford men's. I don't know if you'd call those. Actually, I don't know if those are Oxfords. Anyways, they're just dress shoes that are leather. And Alan Edmonds is a good brand. They wanted $15 for these. And they're just...
Oh, that's the bummer thing about St. Vincent de Paul. Is that their shoes, they write on the back, like on the bottom.
With Sharpie?
Yeah. And then I forgot about that. I didn't think about that. So I've got to figure that out now, like what to do. And then on their clothes, a lot of times they'll staple the tags to the clothes.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, it can leave holes, like, if it's in the wrong, like, place or something. So that's something to, like, be aware of.
Size 10.5. Anyways, we got these for $15. We're pretty sure we can flip these for, like, $80.
80-ish. Yeah, that's what I was seeing.
So that's pretty decent profit there.
I think that I might, maybe...
really good condition.
Like, what if we just... So it says 1.5 dash. What if we, like, turn this into another 5? So it's like 155. And then we sell it. We sell it generously for $80. Because these retailed for about $400.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
I mean, whatever tricks you want to use.
Yeah.
I could probably remove that.
Trixie.
Trixie and false. And then you found these.
Yeah. I don't usually pick up Danskos because places usually have them way overpriced. Goodwill. Or they're wrecked. But these looked practically new, and they had them priced for $10. I looked this style up, and it looked like I could probably get about 50 on eBay. I also saw a sold recently, I believe, for 75 on Poshmark. So, yeah, that's a good little deal.
That's a good deal.
A good little deal.
I think that's it.
Oh, and then we got like a water filter for ourselves.
Oh yeah, like a Brita, like a big pitcher.
Yeah, I was just like,
thing.
just for us.
Yeah. That was
so exciting.
$3 at Goodwill.
Actually, it was $7.
No, it was half off.
Oh, it was half off. That's right. Yep. Gosh.
Yeah, that was half off at $3. $6.99, whatever. Anyways, what?
Do you want to tell them about the tie you found?
Tayu. Oh yeah, I also found a Christian Dior necktie at that Goodwill, and I thought, you would think Christian Dior, that's going to be really valuable. It was not at all.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Yeah, Christian Dior, I guess, is not known for their ties.
Yeah. Ties in like luxury brands often like don't seem to do super well. It depends.
Sometimes though.
But yeah, like Christian Dior ties.
Which ones did do well? So.
Well, there was a really obscure one that I don't remember.
Right, that crazy weird like 80s one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
wasn't
Italian.
What you would think of, like.
That one did well. Did the Hermes
No.
tie? Hello. The Hermes tie do well?
No.
What about the YSL tie?
No.
What about the Fendi tie?
Yes.
That one sold for $60, right?
That did well because it was the monogrammed, like it was the Fendi logo that was all over it.
Oh, yeah.
So that did super well. But yeah, ties, like you can be excited to find like Christian Dior or something, but they don't do super well. Also, a lot of them are counterfeited. So yeah. Yeah. Like the Hermes tie, I wasn't sure if it was genuine, so I sent it to the RealReal. They sold it, and I got a few bucks. They don't pay very well. And I was thinking about sending the Dior tie to the RealReal because Dior does well on the RealReal, generally. But yeah, not good. Not good.
So yeah, I mean, if you find a luxury tie, might as well look it up. It might be worth it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like we could have gotten it to like gift to someone, like my dad. Like.
Oh, he probably would have been into that, huh?
That's true. I didn't think about it.
Well, it's alright.
Oh well.
It was only like worth like $5.
Yeah.
Or that's how much it would have sold for. I mean, it was probably a lot more than that when it was brand new, but yeah, the resale on Christian Dior ties is bad for some reason.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, at least for that type of tie. So anyways, yep, it's been a great time here in the Portland area, and I think we've came here, we
learned a lot.
We did what we needed to do here, and and established our businesses, and became reselling bosses. And and now we're gonna go into a new chapter of our lives, and it's still gonna be reselling, but it's gonna be different and awesome and exciting. And we're gonna have a baby, and that's gonna be a whole new exciting adventure.
A whole new world, yep. And we're like halfway through the pregnancy now, like next week, so that's crazy. Gosh.
Yeah, so thank you for coming along with us thus far. We really appreciate comments and questions if you have any. Like, we can do our best to answer stuff. And just bear with us. It may be a little rocky for the next couple of weeks as far as like posting, because we're going to be moving next weekend and trying to get our house set up and stuff. So it might not post for a couple of weeks. So we'll be back at some point eventually. Also, our online reseller training course, I am almost done with that. I kind of put it back burner a little bit when we decided that we were going to move, because I've been preparing for that and getting boxes, and I also had a big client project that came in. But that is still happening. Currently we have a few different people going through it as a trial run, so we can get good feedback and just make sure that everything's good to go before we launch it. So, which will probably be in early April, I am guessing. I should probably just set an official date and just get over with it. Get it over with.
Perfectionist.
Yes, that is my biggest flaw, is I am a perfectionist. But yeah, that'll be coming up soon. We'll let you know more information. But we were really excited about that. And so far, our students that have been doing the trial run have been saying that it's good and they're learning a lot from it, so that's encouraging.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I had this when I was starting out. Like, especially, like, it's going to come with an ebook of the information as well. And, I mean, he's doing a great job. Great job. But yeah, like, looking through that, especially, I was just like, man, if I had this starting out, like, that would have put us, like, light years ahead, I think.
Yeah, we probably would have saved so much time. Just, there was so much trial and error.
So much.
Just like, oh,
this is Eileen Fisher. Like, I mean, I'm gonna pay $15 for it.
Yeah,
like,
I wonder if this Old Navy Active will do well.
Yeah, but yeah, it even has like patterns to look for and just different, all the nitty gritty. So
we are just boiling down a whole like years of information into an ebook and a training course that hopefully will be able to jumpstart people into reselling as soon as possible. Because we just want to be making money doing this, right? That's why we're doing it. Well, it's also fun, but but making good money and not toiling too much, and just having freedom to do that and be with your family and stuff is the end goal. So, yes, that'll be coming soon. Be on the lookout. Bolo.
I was just thinking that. Thanks for watching and for your support. And we've got a lot, like a playlist of videos you can check out of our early thrift hauls and bins trips and everything. And
yes, here it is.
Yeah.
If you want to see the entire journey from the beginning until now, have at it. All right, we'll see you later.
All right.
Bye.